dragon. It's going to be step by step, so join me, all right? Even if you've never drawn, you will be able to draw this. So let's get started, all right? First thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to look over here, and we're going to start with a straight line across the top right there of the nose or the snout. Curve down here along the edge of his mouth. Up over here for the bottom opening of the mouth. Let's go into the eyes. We'll do the eyes mostly at the end, but we'll do some of it now. Curve down, up, angle. The far side eye, we're going to find the brow on that far side. Going to go right here. We're going to pull back, down for a horn. Pulling up just a bit, top of the head. We're going to continue on now. We're going to pull a line up, down for the horn on the far side. Curve line here for some of the skin, right, as the mouth opens. Cheekbone right there. Downward. Underneath. Curve underneath. Back. Jaw right there. Alright, so we got the horns over here, and now we need is the little bit of an ear sometimes that's sticking out right there. It's kind of a folded down ear. Over here on this side, curve into like an S curve. Alright, we're almost there. Line underneath here. For kind of underneath the chin, you can even kind of fill it in if you'd like. It's like a triangle underneath the chin. Curve over here. Curve right there. For kind of the snake belly that the dragon tends to have. If you want a full body dragon tutorial, let me know in the comments and I will make it happen, okay? Just, you gotta let me know though. You have to say something. Even if anybody says it, I will do it. Curve along here. Right over here, just again, drawing the texture of that snake belly, which is really, really important. Kind of going with the form right there. Let's go over here to, let me see. Well, let's go over here to the kind of the little bit of spikes in the back right there. Well, first thing is we got curve around there, but spikes in the back right here. And want to vary the size of the spikes. The reason you want to do that is because you want it to make it look a little bit more natural, and the best way to do that is to vary these spikes up kind of like in nature. In nature, they vary up quite a bit. There you go. Continue all the way to the point where we can't see it right there. So curve, curve, curve. For like, we're doing these little half circles right there, and that is going to replicate scales. Just peppering them around. They don't have to be everywhere, because if you do it everywhere, it might be a little bit too much. You could do it everywhere and try it out, see if you can get that look to work. But I think if you're using like a marker, it's going to be preferable if you just do these little half circles right along, you know, this section right here. And again, you're peppering them, right? And mostly at the bottom right here, because the light is usually coming from above. And that's kind of important to realize. There you go. Right about there. It's all the way to the edge too. Find some of that coming around the corner, right? Because this is a cylindrical form. All right, so it's going to be kind of important you do that cylindrical form. Don't worry, we'll get to the teeth right now. And we're going to go into the eye right now. Line right here. So we're going to pull a pretty flat line at the front, pull up. Kind of like that. And we're going to pull a line right here for the bag under the eye. Line around here. Curve around that side. On this side here, we're going to pull a straight line for the nostril. Curve, 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 curve right here. For the teeth, we're finding the teeth right there. It's just going to, again, do the same thing you did in the back here, where we're going to vary up the size of those teeth. You want to vary up the size of that stuff so that it becomes a little, more realistic. Maybe put a little line right here in the face, and you can take some of these half curves, put a couple over here along the face. Now you have two choices. I guess you could do both, but we could do a little bit of jaggedy line in the back right there. I would do that, I guess. I would totally do that. Just jaggedy line in the back. It's going to be a indication of the back row of teeth. Indication meaning we're not actually drawing every single tooth. We're just kind of drawing that zigzag line and letting the audience kind of understand. And then from here, we're going to go over here. We're going to draw some fire coming out. So we're going to go S-curve, line, S-curve, line, S-curve, line. Make it a little bit bigger as it goes out. Over here on this side, same thing. S-curve, in. Doesn't have to be even on each side. You can, preferable for it not to be even, because then it'll look a little bit more, a little bit more natural as well. And that is it. I want to thank you very much for being here. Please stick around. I want you to stay here for the next drawing lesson. We're going to draw another one together, but if you like this, please share the video, and I will talk to you next time. Okay, so that was amazing. You finished this lesson, but keep it going. Keep the art practice going by clicking this video right here. It's going to be within the same theme, and you want to keep it rolling to get better and better and better and get that art flow going. So click right here.